Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Elijah here, man. And as you can tell from the title of the video, today we're going to be talking about basketball and why the basketball scene in the UK is so dead. Like the big three sports in the UK are football, rugby and cricket, but basketball is like non-existent here, and it kind of pisses me off, I'm not gonna lie. I would even argue that playing basketball is better than playing football. However, watching football is better than playing basketball, because I cannot lie, I'm not trying to see 25 ads while watching a basketball game. So in this video anyway, I'm going to be talking about the lack of investment basketball has. I'm also going to be talking about football and how it dominates. Also going to be talking about how there's no clear structure for a basketball player in the UK to make it in the NBA. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. A total of 16 British players have played in the league since its inception in 1946, with Steve Bucknell being the first British developed player to make it to the NBA. But I think for most people anyway, when you think of a British basketball player, the first person that comes to mind is OG Anunoby. One of the main reasons why basketball is not popular in the UK is because of the overwhelming dominance of football. In this country anyway, it's wake up, eat, football, repeat. Wake up, eat, football, repeat. It's so deeply ingrained in British culture. Like, this country is literally nothing without football. Some of the best clubs in the world are in England, and there's also a lot of significant investment that goes into these clubs. You know, many football clubs were founded by local workers as well. So many people have a really strong bond and deep loyalty when it comes to their club. The Premier League is one of the most watched football leagues in the world. I strongly believe, that no matter where you go in the world, someone will be able to name you an English football team. The Premier League attracts a lot of sponsors and a lot of media attention, so it leaves sports like basketball little room to grow. And the presence of other well-established sports like cricket and rugby further contributes to basketball's struggle for recognition. Another reason why I believe basketball isn't really popular in the UK, is that there's no clear structure, for a basketball player in the UK to make it, which annoys me a lot. Over there in America, right, it's more easier to get your name out there. In America, right, you make a name for yourself in high school, and then obviously colleges are looking at you because you're a good player. Then you spend some time in college before you declare for the draft. However, in the UK, it's not the same. Like, that's one thing I hate about the UK, it's the sports scene. The sports scene in secondary school or high school is just dry as hell. Over there in America, right, high school sports get televised and everything. That's one thing I always wanted to experience as a teenager, is going to a high school basketball game. But over here, it's just not like that. In the UK anyway, you might have a football team and a rugby team, but that's about it. In America, right, you got a whole leaderboard showing the best high school players, like, have that. But like over here, you just don't have that. And I was on Reddit, and they were discussing how someone from the UK would be able to make it to the NBA. A majority of comments were saying through the EuroLeague that they were saying that if you're a good player in the EuroLeague, an NBA team will definitely come knocking your way. When we look at Steve Bucknell, the way he made it was that he went through the Crystal Palace program. Bucknell then went to the United States for high school at Governor's Academy before heading to college to play under the legendary Dean Smith. He was then drafted by the LA Lakers. We also got to think about the lack of adequate infrastructure in Britain. Football doesn't really require a lot of equipment. All you need is 2 goals, a football, and that's it. But with basketball, right, it's played indoors. Like, you need good, strong hoops, and you also need proper flooring. In many rural areas, sports facilities are limited, and the ones that do exist are designed for sports like rugby and cricket. The absence of accessible courts significantly reduces opportunities for young people to engage with basketball. And even when we look at the outdoor courts in the UK, a lot of them are weak as fuck, bro. For example, right, just look how tired this court is. Recently, anyway, I've been seeing a lot of basketball courts, and they're actually looking good, but we still got a long way to go. But the one in Deptford, that a lot of these street ball US basketball players go to, that one is a really, really good court, but there's still not enough. On top of that, basketball just doesn't have that historical connection to the land. Like, basketball is an American sport. It was invented by an American man at all. Like, basketball and the UK, just don't have that connection at all. A fourth reason why basketball is so dead in the UK, is because the BBL is shit. The BBL does not have the same competitive reputation as leagues in Spain, France, or Italy. making it less appealing for both players and fans. But recently, I must not lie, I've been seeing a lot of girls go to BBL games, but I don't even think they're even there for the basketball. The girls are over there trying to scout the guys. And even when we look at the salary of a BBL player, they're not making that much money. The average BBL salary is anywhere from £1,000 to £3,000 per month. So if I was a British basketball player, what would make me want to play in the BBL if the pay that I'm getting is not even that good? In Spain, for example, the salary there is just so much more higher. They earn anywhere from €100,000 to €500,000. Sponsors in the NBA are willing to spend a lot of money to put their business in front of your face. However, British basketball just doesn't receive the same advertising money, which leads to a lack of resources. The last thing that I'm going to talk about here is the influencers. Like, there's basically no basketball influencers in the UK. When we look at football, for example, right, there's influencers like Chris MD, SV2, the list goes on, Manny, you feel me? But in the UK, there's literally no basketball influencers. Even when we look at gaming, there's no UK YouTuber that plays 2K. In America, they got YouTubers like Cheeseaholic, Pretty Boy Fredo, Soluminati, Cash Nasty. The list goes on. In the UK, we don't have any NBA 2K YouTubers. We have a lot of FIFA YouTubers, but not a lot of 2K YouTubers. And because of that, the scene is dead. I truly believe, if there was UK basketball YouTubers, you would definitely see an increase in popularity when it comes to the sport. Recently, the Sidemen had their charity match in Wembley, and 90,000 people decided to turn up. And you guys go deeper, if your favorite influencer is playing football, it's going to inspire you to want to pick up the sport. If there are any good hoopers that are watching this, I say start a YouTube channel, and become a street ball YouTuber. I promise you, you're going to be able to create a big scene once it pops up, because no one has really tapped into the basketball scene here. But anyway, guys, if you made it to the end of this video, I want to say thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.